Event and process. Event and process. Event and process. And what does this have to do with your health? Well, hello everybody. It's Dr. B here. Happy Wellness Wednesday. And what do we have here? We have our special Valence Spines bow tie. How about that? That deserves a heart. So give a heart to this message. But I want to slow it down here for a moment, and I want you to consider the difference between an event and a process. Well, the other day, my nephew was on a horse, and he fell off the horse, and he broke his arm. That's an event. And I do want to let you know that he's recovering well and healing up. Healing is a process. So let me ask you, have you ever broken a bone? If you've broken a bone, that's an event. My question to you is healing an event? No, absolutely not. Isn't it interesting that in a moment, you can have a fracture? But in a moment, does it heal? Absolutely not. We know that it's a process. And for myself, during a Spartan race, doing an obstacle called the Twister, you can look it up online and see exactly what I'm talking about. I had an event happen to me. Halfway through this obstacle, the bottom tendon to my pec muscle tore. That was an event. Then over the last 5+ months, I've been helping my body optimize the process of healing. So can you start to see the difference between an event and a process? How about for you? I mean, we take a look at our crisis care system in the U.S., and isn't it amazing that our lifestyle is promoting disease? And disease is a process. It's not an event. But the end result of the disease can lead to an event, like heart attack. And a heart attack is an event. But there's a process that leads up to heart attack. You see, the process of disease and illness begins when we're not managing the stress in our life and building up health from within to build up adaptability and resiliency to the stress. And the stress I'm talking about today, the unnaturally modern stressful lifestyle, would be mental stress, chemical stress, and physical stress. And when the external stress, mentally, chemically, physically, exceeds your body's internal adaptability and resiliency to the stress, it's going to lead to the process of disease and illness, symptoms, pain. Say yes if you get that. This is metabolic syndrome. This is the chronic lifestyle disease. It is our lifestyle that is promoting disease within our body. And then there's events along the way that happen. But when we have an event, we have an expectation that as soon as I start to feel better through pills, potions, powders, and lotions, then I must be healed. But that's not necessarily true. Just because you feel good does not mean that the underlying root problem is fixed. So how about you? Are you living event to event to event to event and ignoring the process of health creation, the process of strengthening your body, the process of equipping your immune system to deal with badass viruses today? It's the process of becoming a badass human to become resilient and adaptable to the stress that you're under, so that the internal resistance and adaptability of your body exceeds the stress that you encounter. Otherwise, you become more susceptible to disease and illness and death from viruses and heart disease and cancer and diabetes and obesity. So consider that a chiropractic adjustment is an event. You go in and have a chiropractic adjustment, but the adjustment starts the process of healing for your body. That's how that's linked. And that process builds over time, just like steps in a staircase, one foot in front of the other. Just as disease and illness is linked to a process, so is health, strength, vitality. The process of disease and studying that is called pathogenesis. The process of studying health is salutogenesis. You cannot become rich by studying the poor. You must study the behaviors and the habits of the wealthy in order to become prosperous. The same is true for your health. So if you're looking for a coach, if you're looking for an accountability partner to come alongside you and help guide you towards your 2022 health and wellness goals, I'm your guy. There's an I in illness and a we in wellness. Go ahead, heart it up, thumb it up, comment below. What are you hearing for you in this message? What's relevant to you and how does it apply to you? I look forward to hearing from you. Make it a great night, and I look forward to tuning in tomorrow. Thanks for tuning in.